Transformen, it is time. It is back. Here we are. We're ready to get going with our next session of Transformen. It's an awesome time of the year. We know fall is coming, but this is a time where we can really start to ramp up and really go back into some of those tools to move us toward a really good 2018. To start that, on November 4th, we're going to be having our next session. We have, of course, our pastor, Pastor Kelvin, that's going to talk a little bit about what that looks like. And I'm excited because the name of it is Building Nehemiah Men. It's all about being able to overcome obstacles to conquer the future. So I want to ask Pastor Kelvin a couple of questions. Pastor, what was kind of the impetus of you thinking about this whole concept of building Nehemiah Men?
Well, my vision, the vision that the Lord has given us, because really it's not my vision, it's His. And I always explain that it's part of Abraham's vision. All of our vision, no matter where we are moving in ministry, really connects with that overall objective that God had with Abraham. And that is, we want to raise up 318 men that will be trained in the things of God, that know how to treat their wives, know how to treat their families, know how to be a productive citizen in the kingdom and in the world. And they do that through kingdom values. They don't lust women, they love women. They don't operate from a place of machoism to try to prove something, but they come from a sincere, authentic place of loving kingship, where they can actually have dominion with the spirit of the Lamb, and yet be sharp as they should be flowing in the earth. So that vision still rests assured here. With the last 4 years, we have experimented with some things.
Yes.
We've learned some things. And so now we're getting ready to move into this next phase of building. And Nehemiah was a phenomenal builder. In fact, when you read the text, you'll realize it's really an apostolic structure that you see in Nehemiah's building. Yeah. You learn lessons of leadership. You learn about being proactive, being intuitive, taking risk, because Nehemiah takes a tremendous risk when he goes to talk to the king. He could have been killed.
Absolutely.
You see prayer, intercession. You see spiritual warfare. You see how to form a team. You see empowerment. You see all of that. You see how to deal with the enemy, all through the story of Nehemiah. And so the Lord impressed upon me that this is a new season going into 2018. And now we need to move into a phase where we begin to reproduce. That's real important throughout the entire ministry, is reproducing, becoming so healthy that we reproduce. It's not good enough for our men to gather, for our women to gather, for our youth to gather, and just for us to sup together. We must share this revelatory experience with others. And so now we're getting ready to shift our efforts to reproduce, and not be just a watering hole, but to become a river, so to speak, so that ministry can go beyond the four walls. And we're going to be talking about that, and I'll start with these sessions, I think, starting November 4th.
Yeah, November 4th. What I heard is, it's not about maintaining.
No.
It's really about pushing forward, and as you have a river of water that's got really good current, everything with it just goes with it. And so this whole concept of overcoming obstacles to conquer the future is really that driving of the river, driving of men to really moving in that direction.